This is part 3. The first step is going to be to open up your initial tags. So you're going to put those in there, and we want to change the title to Southwest States. Okay. At this time, you'll just have the initial tags, the body, and the start and end tags. So go ahead and do that quickly. As you're opening up your initial tags, make sure you go to Format and click on Word Wrap. Okay, the next step, I'm on the top of page 225, is to put the table commands in, and you want to do this after the start body tag. So we are going to put the table width at 75% of the whole web page. We want to align it to the top of the page, and you will not have this part here right now. You will want to have your end table command after your start table here. The V-align command attribute allows you to align text or an image vertically. Okay. Next, we're going to go to line 15, and this is where you're going to put in the image map. What is the purpose of an image map? Well, it is inserted in the web page with the value states, pound states, and this attribute tells the browser that this happens to be an image map, and it needs to look at the tag name and the name states for imaging. Okay, so we're going to put that in right here within our table, nested within the start and end table tags. We're going to do table data. We're going to put the image with the height and width, and this is going to be a borderless table. And we do have the space set at 20, and there's the ID for the image. Okay. After that, we are going to insert some text, and we're going to use the table data for the image here, and then your 3 paragraphs of text as shown on page 227. The text should start on line 19. Turning to page 228, when you're done, we're going to put in the horizontal menu bar. This is going to be on line 31. So this is your horizontal menu bar. So we're going to have a link to Southwest, a link to Arizona, California, and Nevada. Make sure these are all lowercase and typed in correctly, or they will not work. Okay. We are then going to end our table data, end our table row, and end our table. Okay. Jumping forward to page 231, right here, this is where we're going to put the coordinates that we got from Paint in the last video. So we have to tell it what map we are using, and then we have to give the coordinates. And notice all 3 of these happen to be polys, but you could have a circle, you could have a square, and you would use the appropriate coordinates. So these are the coordinates that we got from Paint. So you go ahead and put those in. Make sure you have an end map and a start map, an end body and an end web page, and then go ahead and test your site here, this page, the home page, and make sure everything is working correctly. Okay, so this is my Southwest. Everything looks good. This is exactly what it should look like. Our next step is going to be to create the second web page for our website. The easiest way to start creating the Arizona web page is to reuse code from the home page. Wherever possible, if you can copy and paste the code, that'll save you some time and energy. So we're going to go ahead and go through those steps right now. So I need to go back to my code for Southwest. Okay, so this was an early copy of my Southwest. I'm going to delete everything here within the body tags because I'm not going to need that information. So basically I end up with my initial tags, and then I'm going to change the title from Southwest States, and I'm going to change that to Arizona. Make sure you have your start and end body tag and your end HTML tag. Okay. On page 238 here, we're going to add in a heading for Okay, so you notice that I have followed the steps on page 238 here. Nested within my start and end body tag, I have put in the code for the image, which is going to be the Arizona flag. So if you look back to page 236, you can see how that flag is going to appear in the upper left-hand corner. And then I have the Arizona header that's going to go across my menu here, my horizontal menu, in just a second. So again, that sample of what this is going to look like is on page 236. So you might just take a second and make sure that your code is working before you go to the next step on page 239 to add the horizontal menu bar. Okay, so I'm on page 231 now, and I've created my horizontal menu bar. So I did put a break in here, and then I have the reference to the different web pages. And don't forget the start and end table data, table row, and then end your table. And then go ahead and test this. And we're going to name this as Arizona.html. I've already got one of these, so it's going to replace my existing. And I'm going to test it, and this is what it should look like at this point.